All right, here's MaRiaNNe Adorable Cheesecake doing her little thing. All right.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a few moves for a little fan dance, I guess. So it's not my full act, but it's just something that I do incorporate into my shows.
Okay.
And then I'll teach you a few little bit moves, and maybe we can put something together. So
Okay.
me and Rue doing a little fan dance. So here we go.
For you, Mr. Rockefeller.
So I'll do a few things. I don't know if they can still hear, but so can they still hear a bit, or?
I'm sure.
Okay. So if you can still hear me,
Yeah.
really great thing about fan dancing is that you can always conceal and reveal. So burlesque is not just about being nude and being like, here it is, final reveal. So it's about really concealing and revealing using a prop.
Okay.
Okay, so different ways is, well, these are big fans, so these cover me quite nicely right here. So you can do different movements, and you can tease. You can do a bit of this. You can swoop, and you can even go behind.
Now, you went to school for this?
What do you think?
I don't know, you're quite good.
And you can go around, and maybe, if no one can see behind here.
Now, do you ever take your clothes off?
We do strip tease, but it's not to be fully naked.
It's tease.
Tease, that's right. So you can do a little movement, and you can also make different shapes.
Angel.
That's right. And you can come back around, and then maybe do a little peekaboo.
Wow.
Clams on the half shell?
That's right. And then a final reveal. Ta-da!
Wow.
Would you like to learn some moves, Rue?
Sure, teach me something. But did you ever see Gypsy?
I have ages ago, but a lot of the movies I don't actually own TV.
Well, you don't have to own a TV to know Gypsy. I love Gypsy. I'm like a sucker for musical theater and movies like old people. I don't know. Gypsy is one of the best movies in the world. All right, what am I going to do here?
Okay, so hold on. I'll show you a few moves using one hand. So have this in your hand and just get a feel of the fans. So nice and fluid. And we can do a nice pose. So if you put this behind your head, and you can do a showgirl pose. That's it. And point your leg. Nice face. Brilliant. If you go behind, and you just wrap your arms around, and see here, we've got our nice little baby wings.
Yes.
And going behind, around, and just hold on to with both hands, and you can flip your tail.
Aww.
And then go back around, and we can make little clams and do peekaboo. And then a final pose, however you want. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Yay! My first burlesque lesson. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, that was awesome. Now, before you leave me, my love.
Before you leave me, take this, come back, sit down. Now, there's a segment on my show that's called Skeletons in the Closet. And now, Miss Cheesecake, I would love you to share a skeleton from your closet with me. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Oh,
so
thank
personal or more like something
whatever
that
you're most comfortable with. And
happened
today
to you.
happens to be National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. So when you share your skeleton, I brought these all the way from New York City, bittersweet chocolate. I really searched because they don't call it bittersweet chocolate anymore. Now it's like super dark or this or that. But I got some bittersweet chocolate to share for you when you tell me a skeleton from your closet. Because it's National Bittersweet Chocolate Day that's traveled overseas.
I guess something
good.
Most people like to hear, at least in the burlesque world, is
Okay.
what is your worst moment? most
Okay.
embarrassing moment
That works.
that has ever happened to me. So maybe just to name it out and how I work through that, and hopefully it'll just never happen again.
Right. Okay.
So, my worst fear is actually having music screw up on me in a show where I can't do anything about it and the show has to go on. That's my worst fear, is to have everything prepared and everything fail because of a
Has it happened?
difficulty. Yes.
When did it happen?
Yes. Happened, I would say maybe 3-4 years ago. And I was doing a show, I was doing a Halloween show, and you know Adam's Family, the thing?
Yeah.
And I was doing a routine where it was like a 1930s kind of horror film, and I had like a glove that I possessed, and it was supposed to strip me, because my costume was made in strips and ribbons, and when I would wear this glove that I would possess, it would actually go and strip me. So it was a very specific type of act, and it had a very specific music that I strung together, and also choreography that would really make sense of why I was doing this. And then the music decided to play up to the intro where it was like, oh, something was about to happen, and then it died. So the DJ basically played it again and again, and it kept dying at that exact point. I just felt like, this is actually really weird and obviously not what's supposed to happen. So I was just looking at him like, help, just play anything else, because obviously the CD or something's not happening.
Aww.
So then he ended up playing some 50s mambo. I'm like, what am I going to do with this music? It's like completely not,
Right.
you know, horror film music. So then I ended up mamboing with my other hand, and we did a bit of a mambo-y tango, and then somehow I ended up just stripping, just revealing and just doing the final song.
And everyone was happy.
Yeah, and then someone actually questioned, oh, did you mean to do that?
Right.
I'm like, yes.
Well, you
So-
definitely deserve a bittersweet chocolate
That
on
was my
National,
greatest
I don't know
fear.
what nation it's National Bittersweet Chocolate Day, but it is National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. So, MaRiaNNe CheeSeCaKe, do you have any websites, any way people can get in touch with you? It's good, right?
www.MaRiaNNe.cheesecake.com. It's spelled MaRiaNNE. cheesecake.com.
Thank you. Any last shout-outs? Anything you want to tell the world?
I guess you catch me next in London. A big show that I want to just shout out is that I'll be doing some Chinese New Year events.
Oh, in February.
And yeah, find me on Facebook as well, just MaRiaNNe CheeSeCaKe.
So when is New Year's? You know
3rd of February.
It's the 3rd.
Year of the Rabbit.
All right, because it's leaving the year of the tiger.
Yes.
How funny was last year? Tiger Woods, man. It was the year of the tiger. What kind of rabbit goes tiger to rabbit? That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, thank you so much for coming on the show. We'll be right back with more people on rew-who UK debut.